video advertising, that is over the past decade, that is past 10 years till now. Okay. So since we all know, we watch TV, right? How many of you actually appreciate advertisements in between movies or serials? You appreciate it. Okay, that's very good slide. Can any one of you volunteer why do you appreciate ad between your movie or anything that you're watching? Why? Can any one of you please? Information. Who said that? Okay. You appreciate ads for information. Fine. And anything else? Creativity. Sorry? Creativity. Creativity. Okay. What do you find creative in an ad like motorbike ads, like Harley Davidson ad or Royal Enfield Bullet or anything of that sort? What do you find it creative in there?
It should be different. Recently, I-bike came from Honda, I guess.
Yeah.
They are quite different. Like if you stop traffic signal, they automatically turn off.
Okay.
They presented it very good, in a good way in front of target market.
So you like the way it is presented creatively?
Yeah.
That's what you find. Thank you. Okay, I personally appreciate advertisements because of the effort that is taken. You know how much time is taken to make a video of 30 seconds ad. You know the legal limit is 30 seconds, right? You all must be knowing of an ad. It takes entire 1 day to shoot such an minimum. I'm talking minimum. So yeah, I appreciate the creativity and the effort that is taken. Secondly, so what do you think is an advertisement? An advertisement is just an attempt to grab your attention. Okay, I'm just giving you one example. Steve Jobs. It's a very old story. Okay, it's a very old story. What I'm saying is, Steve Jobs wouldn't have known if anybody would have appreciated a smartphone like this today if he had observed. And after observing, he created something called iPhone back then. Okay, he created. What if now he can't keep it with himself, right? So he created an ad. How many of you have seen different ad of ad? How many? The old one. The old one. The 1980s one where Steve Jobs himself acted. It's okay, it's fine. I mean, it's not usually available. It's okay. So that's the impact of advertising. Now we see every one of you, I can say, at least majority, the great majority has this kind of phone, right? How many of you have a smartphone? You'll have a problem. So how many of you have Moto G with you? Moto G or Moto X or Moto Bamboo? How many of you have? None of you? Motorola phones? None of you have?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So you must be noticing, right? That changed the booting time video of it. So that's what it is. You know, marketing's one of the biggest aspects of marketing is advertising. You can't market completely if you are not marketed yourself. Okay? That is what is advertising. So what I have written here is, it is an attempt to promote an idea. Okay? It's an idea. At first, there is no product, no good. It's an idea that we promote. And an advertisement is a great job of promoting an idea. Okay? Next slide. Advertising is a process of streamlining creativity. Okay? Of streamlining creativity. What do you mean by streamlining creativity? Putting it in the mainstream. Like going viral on YouTube or going viral on Facebook or Twitter for that case. Okay? That is called streamlining creativity. Advertising is a process. It starts right before the product is even commercially launched. That is advertising. Okay? So, many of you might be wondering, your advertising starts just after the product is launched. No, it's not. Trust me, latest news, okay, BMW launched a few, BMW and Mercedes launched a few A-class and executive class models. You know what they did? When did actually marketing started and advertising process started? 2 years before the product was even commercially tested. Understood? So that's not advertising, it's a process. Okay? So next comes the types of ads. Self-branding ads. India is a country where right now many of us are becoming entrepreneurs. I, for one, I'm interested in publishing. So, how do I brand myself outside? How do I get myself out there that people actually give attention to my product in this age of e-books and all? I brand myself on Facebook, where I can find majority of you guys like, sitting there and, waiting for such ads, or you can just yourself online, such things comes in self-branding. And it's for new entrants, or new brands. Alright? Next comes market positioning. We all know what Tata is. We all know what Reliance is. We all know what Apple is. Okay? So they don't have to have something that people have to know about them. People already do. Okay, that is market positioning. Next slide. Okay.
Nice to meet you.
So is that the video? That's the latest ad of Oppo. Okay? That mobile is made, usually it is made basically for people like us, of our age group. Okay? It doesn't have many more features like the ones that BlackBerry has and all that. Of course you can download it and do the stuff, but it's basically for people like us. Okay? So you see that it is focused on us. That company is not yet in India. It's not yet based in India like Nokia or Apple or anything else. So this is self-branded. Next video please. It's okay. What is happening here is what's happening here is the eagle came down, the group of crabs came and it chopped the eagle off. Okay? This is an ad by a bus company in Hong Kong. What they're saying is it's smarter travel in groups. They're promoting themselves. It's a based company in Hong Kong. It's a bus company and they're promoting themselves like this. That's it. Next is Passive and aggressive advertising, you all know. Passive means, yeah, we are advertising, that kind of advertising. And aggressive is where you are promoting yourself heavily. Thank you. Any questions?
You are not interested in advertising. You know what is the original word from where the advertising has derived from?
Sir, it should be Latin.
You don't know?
No.
There is a term called arbiter. The meaning is to turn towards. Right? Who is the father of advertising? Do you know?
What is that?
Is David Ogilvy.
Only in math.
Yeah, ONL. Thank you.
Your topic statement is video advertising.
Yes, sir.
Now, this is just not just for you, this is for everybody. Nobody is getting 10 out of 10 in statement or topic, which is the simplest thing to do. What you want to talk about, you are not saying. Video advertising. What even before that, I will read out some statements of topic. You are giving the subject, but you are not giving the object. Like even this guy who yesterday he made a presentation on WhatsApp was bought over by Mark Zuckerberg. He's saying kitne ka liya, kab liya, lekin kyon liya is not saying. The most, I am asking all this, even the question I asked yesterday, we keep left on the topic. Why? Nobody is answering why you are choosing this topic. For example, Falguni Verma teach the workout, join the Zumba party. Why? Numerous reasons why one should not stop smoking. Glamour is what I sell, it's my stock in trade. Maids in India. What about maids in India? Are they exploited? There is no focus, there is no object in the statement. For example, acid attack, a scar on an Indian woman. Why not things like reasons for acid attack or harm of acid attacks, how we can prevent acid attacks? That would be a focused statement of topic. Your statement of topic, you are giving only the name of the topic, you are not taking the focus of the topic. If you put the focus of the topic in the statement, then your whole content will be more focused. Even your video advertising, what about it?
Do you want to know the need of video advertising?
No, you should put it in the statement of topic. Not that I want to know. Because your just as video advertising, video advertising is a vast subject and you want to cover it in 10 minutes, impossible. So limit yourself to what you can do in 10 minutes and state it in your statement of topic. This is exactly what I am going to say and no more than this. Quantify your statement of topic. That is a limit. That you can do in 10 minutes. People like first day when I said exports, hey, you start talking about export, you can go on for a 2-year course in exports. So how are you going to talk about whole of exports in 10 minutes? Not possible. So please give your statement of topic a focus and a direction, not just name of topic. That's not enough. Then you go become vague. Because I didn't understand the thrust of your topic at all. Samajh mein nahi, I don't know what you are trying to say. Maybe I'm stupid, but I couldn't understand. Anyway, any other question? Okay.
Earlier when we started long back, Dilip Babu's presentation, it was around 20 minutes. Every student used to have 15 minutes, 20 minutes of the presentation duration. And later on, because of various limitations, we have cut down this into 10 minutes. What Dilip Babu says, it has a point. What you have to do is, you have to be, this is for the people who are going to make their presentation. You have to be very focused. You should, time management is more important, and within that time limit, how much you can cover, that you should cover. Second thing, the people those who are coming over here, sitting in the auditorium, you are not simply watching a movie or anything as such. You should have a book, you should have a pen, maybe sometimes. For example, this was some of the points were really useful. 10 ways to keep smoking as an habit. There you may not be able to write anything. At least there are so many presentations. This is a session you should consider as knowledge gaining. You should gain something. Whatever I get, so you can note it down somewhere. So you should be prepared to have a notebook and pen or pencil. You should have with you always.
Any more questions?
So, feedback. Statement topic 6, homework 7, quality 8, effectiveness 6, suitability 5, opening 0, curiosity 0, confidence 10, conviction 10, annoyance 0, delivery 10, stage presence 8, communication 5, holding attention 8, slides 8, other backup 0, Organization 7, overall impact 6, keeping time 10, filling questions 5. Your total is 119 plus 5 is 124. Qualitative feedback, not powerful, not effective, and your clip was too long. I mean, I'm not saying I didn't measure it whether it's more than 90 seconds or less, but I didn't understand what is the relevance between that clip and video advertising or self-branding. I didn't understand that.
So it's a new company, sir. It's focusing on young people. That's
It's the name of a company. Self-branding is the name of a company.
No, sir. The name of the company is Oppo, and the ad was by that company which is focusing on the young generation. The ad had young people.
Anyway, I didn't get it. I'm not a young man, so probably I didn't understand.
Sir, I have a question to you.
Yeah.
There is a parameter in your evaluation sheet, which is communication.
Communication, yes.
So, can you please elaborate on what basis you are evaluating on that particular point? Because I was not there when you were explaining to the students. So, I just wanted to know how do you evaluate the communication? What communication? Verbal communication, the communication?
How much I understand of what she's trying to say. See, in any audience, there will be some geniuses and some idiots. Probably I am the idiot here. So, you must be able to clarify yourself, but your message must come clear to the smallest digit in the audience. That is your success. I may be the smallest digit. I probably am because I have only 1 year, I hear less. I put down, my eyes are weak, so I see less. Maybe at my age I even feel less. So if you want me to contribute some money into your business so that you can make some money, maybe you want me to buy something, your message has to reach me so to motivate me. Maybe I need more motivation to buy something because I'm an old man. My needs are very few. As you can see, yesterday I didn't have any lunch because I don't need that much. So my needs are few, yet I have some money which you want by selling me some product. So unless you address yourself and make yourself clear to the lowest digit in the audience, that's me, you are not effective. So this is in relation to how much I understand of what you are trying to say.
Okay. That's fair. Because what he is trying to say is how you communicate. That means the message transfer from you to the audience, at least the lowest person, that is the communication. I was under the impression that the communication you mean the English communication, verbal communication. So, if somebody is getting less mark in communication, then it is nothing to do with your English language. It is a problem of you to communicate that message to the audience.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Whether it is by words or by action, by slide, by YouTube,
Yes.
totality.
Yes.
Yeah.